After receiving feedback on my initial footprint, I've decided to redo it and only focus on the years that I started teaching at Penfield, 2005 to the present day. I hope you enjoy. Now, in 2005, I graduated from Madonna and I got my first teaching job at Penfield. Penfield is a small district just north of Battle Creek. I can remember emailing my wife commenting on how much emphasis the district puts on technology when we're doing our introduction to the district. My first year there, I taught from a cart and I occasionally would allow the kids to use computers for their assignments. The district really put an emphasis on technology and it showed through their numerous computer labs that they had. They're just basic PCs from HP, usually around 25 or 30 computers in each room, so you could get a whole class in there quite easily. Now for me, I would email parents, I would keep my online gradebook and attendance. For my kids, I had them complete a life timeline using Word or PowerPoint, and we emailed state reps, and that was really about all we used in terms of technology. The same year, I started using a Palm TX that I got from Penfield. It was supposed to make me a little bit more organized, and it did accomplish that goal. With this Palm TX, I would occasionally go Wi-Fi with it, using its calendar, but for the most part, I would use it for solitaire while waiting in lines. This is the same year that my district also started to construct their new high school, and now this high school really shows how much emphasis they put in technology, in terms of wireless hubs, projectors, computer labs, TV studio, a one-to-one laptop program. Now in 2006, during the second year of my teaching career, I did not use technology any different than I had in the previous year. I was still teaching from a cart and I didn't have a book. This would have been 10 times easier to teach without a book or on a cart if I would have had a laptop and a Moodle page. I would not change this experience though. Now that I have a laptop in room, when almost anything I come across is not very daunting when compared to my first 2 years of teaching. That same year I participated in a couple professional development opportunities at our high school that dealt with a Moodle page and a classroom blog. I did not end up creating a Moodle page or using a blog until 2007 though. Toward the end of the 2006 school year, word gets out that our district is going to start a new one-to-one laptop program using leftover bond money from the new building. I eagerly bugged the technology team at our school about what I can do to help. For the most part, I really just wanted to try out the new laptops that vendors would bring in. And I also ventured to a couple different high schools that already had similar programs. Wall Lake and Chelsea were the ones that I went to. On a side note, I was amazed at how many teachers at Penfield were against this concept. I even had one lady come into the break room and basically throw a newspaper at me saying you got what you wanted. This is the same lady that said, I'm not going to retire until I see this damn laptop program die. Now 2007, we get our new year, our new building, and we get our new laptop one-to-one program. This includes all incoming freshmen are getting a laptop to use 24 hours a day. Now 3 weeks before school starts, any teacher that had freshmen are invited to attend laptop boot camp and learn about the new tablets that teachers are going to use in their classroom. The training was very disappointing. The presenter spent most of our time teaching us about the new Word suite and file management techniques. Some of the programs that we went over were Word, Delicious, Skype, and yet another introduction to Moodle. I spent most of the time working on creating my own Moodle site and not paying any attention to the presenter. Most of the attending staff were disappointed with the program, and changes were made for the following year, the program being the boot camp. I started off using the laptop as a digital notebook for the school year, not fully utilizing the learning potential a laptop can have during the first semester. I knew that I wanted to learn how to use laptop more efficiently, so I decided to investigate educational technology master programs. I started attending the University of Phoenix 1 week before Christmas of 2007. For the second semester, I made it my mission to start to investigate how to use laptop as a learning tool instead of digital notebook. After 3 University of Phoenix classes, I still had not learned anything about teaching with technology, and I started to look at other programs once again. With the urging of 2 of my fellow teachers and our instructional technology coordinator, I plan on starting attending MSU in the summer of 08 with the 810, 811, 812 cohort. For the second semester teaching, I started to rely less on the textbook that I had and start to investigate online resources. I started to use the World History for Us All website, Curriculum Pathways, and Dippity to create timelines. Toward the end of the year, I am told that I'm not going to be teaching World History next year, and all the work and organizing that I did for my Moodle page will not be used by me for the next year. 2008. After taking the summer cohort with Eric Spicer, Kalen and Zurisa, I felt like I learned more in a week in this cohort than I did completing 3 University of Phoenix classes and in 2 years of teaching with the laptops. Eric Spicer also taught me how bad I wanted my iPhone of my own. During my cohort, I was able to complete a STAIR, webpage, WebQuest, and a TechQuest, which all prepared me to better teach in a district with a one-to-one laptop program. This year, I have not had a textbook to use as a crutch, and I've had to use strictly web resources in my classrooms. Some of my favorites for this year are Hippocampus, Dippity, NetTricker, Curriculum Pathways, creating MP3s, and creating digital stories with the kids.